प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Pereira, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
End of the third over. The Gaul Gorillas are now birding Finland.
Going with pace now.
New bowler into the attack.
Friends, we live stream all these matches on our channel and you can join us by liking, sharing and subscribing to our
Driven
channel.
on the onside but straight to
To
mid-wicket.
support your team, you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
Finds a fielder with that shot.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
And you can join us by liking, sharing and subscribing to our channel. To support your team, you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great commitment. Swept away but finds the fielder.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Friends, we live stream all these matches on our channel and you can join us by liking,
Brilliant
sharing
shot.
and
That's one for the
subscribing
crowd.
to our channel.
Hit that so
To support
hard.
your team,
Pressed
you
forward,
can
got
also
the body
cheer by
shape right
writing
and
your team's
launched
name
it.
in the
One for the
comments.
textbook.
bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Friends, we live stream all these matches on our channel and you can join us by liking, sharing and subscribing to our channel. To support your team, you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Udana over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Friends, we live stream all these matches on our channel and you can join us by liking, sharing and subscribing to our channel. To support your team, you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Can't. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Smacks that away through the gap.
Friends, we live stream all these matches on our channel, and you can join us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. To support your team, you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Square cut, finds point, no run. Out! That's a special catch. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch!
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down
Friends,
as a
we
fail.
live stream all these
Field
matches
come up
on
now,
our
you
channel,
think. Pressure
and you
should
can join
be on
us
as the
by
new batter
liking,
strides to the
sharing,
middle. They'll
and
be looking for another
subscribing to
quick
our
wicket.
channel. To support your team, you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
End of the third, exquisite batting. Bowlers have come out with no energy, and the batters have made them pay and could win them the match.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Pinged off the bat.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. That was a boundary the moment the
दोस्तों
ball
हमारे
left the
चैनल
bat.
पर ऐसे ही
Can't time
सभी
that
मैचों की
any
लाइव स्ट्रीम की
better.
जाती है और
Perfection.
आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything.
Friends,
Onto the
we
front
live
foot,
stream all
punches
these
it away to
matches
the
on our
boundary.
channel, and you can join us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. To support your team, you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Good shot, a beauty.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Over the infield
दोस्तों
with a
हमारे
cracking
चैनल
shot.
पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Tikchana shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder.
Friends, we live stream all
Looking like
these
it's
matches
all
on
over
our
now.
channel,
Just a one run
and you can
needed and the
join
field
us by
need to be in
liking,
to stop the
sharing,
single.
and subscribing to our channel. To support your
Perfectly
team,
timed.
you can also cheer by writing your team's
You
name
just
in the
can't hit it
comments.
any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. A great victory, extremely close, right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Not sure what was running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on. So why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
Friends, we live stream all these matches on our channel, and you can join us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. To support your team, you can also cheer by
big
writing
opportunity.
your
They've
team's
worked
name
really
in the
hard in
comments.
recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Big edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Smacks that away through the gap.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under
all these
pressure.
matches on our channel, and you can join us by liking, sharing,
End of the
and
first and an
subscribing to our
exceptional
channel.
start. Some big
To
shots
support your
early
team,
on.
you
build
can
some
also
momentum
cheer
easily
by
off that
writing
over.
your team's name in the comments.
Fixture, the spinner, coming into the attack. Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Doesn't beat the infield. Drilled that one away.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Friends, we live stream all these matches on our
Tried
channel,
something a bit
and you
different
can
last
join
delivery,
us
and
by
the captain
liking,
shouldn't
sharing,
mind that too
and
much. If they get it
subscribing
right,
to our
just
channel.
might get that wicket.
To support your team, you can also cheer by
Perfectly
writing your
timed.
team's name in the comments.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Brilliant diving stop. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
What a
Friends,
lovely
we
shot,
live
and it
stream
flew
all
to
these
the boundary.
matches on our
That's
channel,
clearly not
and
the
you
type
can
of
join
delivery
us
to
by
be bowling.
liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. To support your team, you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
Pereira, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
End of the third over. The Gold Gorillas are now 30 for 9.
Going with pace now.
New bowler into the attack.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Edged. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just
Friends,
incredible.
we live stream all
That's just
these
a
matches
brilliantly
on our
aggressive
channel,
shot.
and
Gets
you
onto
can
the
join
front
us
foot
by
and it's flown over the
liking,
boundary.
sharing, and subscribing to our channel. To support your team, you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Great commitment. Swept away but finds the fielder.
Friends, we live stream all these matches on our channel, and you can join us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. To support your team, you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships.
Friends, we live stream all these matches on our
This
channel,
is a very
and you
defendable
can
total.
join us
The
by
openers will need
liking,
to get their eye
sharing,
very
and
quickly and get the
subscribing to our
scoreboard ticking
channel.
over if they have any
To
chance.
support your team, You can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
Pretorius coming in.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Was quick onto that in the
दोस्तों
infield.
हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets
Friends,
forward,
we live stream
dispatches
all
it to the
these
boundary.
matches on our channel, and you can join us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. To support your team, you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
End of the first over. The batting team and now
Udana, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
into the attack for the ball delivery.
Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Friends, we live stream all these matches on our channel, and you can join us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our
Boundary last
channel.
ball. What's to come
To
with this
support your
delivery? I
team,
wonder.
you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करे।
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Khan, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Smacks that away through the gap.
Friends, we live stream all these matches on our channel, and you can join us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. To support your team, you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
Straight to the fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Out. That's a special catch.
दोस्तों हमारे चैनल पर ऐसे ही सभी मैचों की लाइव स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो कमेंट में जय हिंद लिखे और भारत को सपोर्ट करें।
A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
End of the third, exquisite batting. Bowlers have come out with no energy and the batters have made them pay and could win them the match.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Pinged off the bat.
Friends,
That
we
showed
live
great
stream
skill,
all these
lovely
matches on our
timing.
channel,
The boundary
and
was
you
the
can
only
join
place that
us
ball
by
was heading.
liking,
That was
sharing,
a boundary the
and
moment the ball
subscribing
left
to our
the bat.
channel.
Can't time that
To
any
support
better.
your team,
Perfection.
you can also cheer by writing your team's name in the comments.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything.
दोस्तों हमारे
Onto the
चैनल
front
पर
foot,
ऐसे ही
punches it
सभी
away
मैचों
to the
की लाइव
boundary.
स्ट्रीम की जाती है और आप हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं। जय हिंद, भारत माता की जय हो। दोस्तों जो भी भारत को प्यार करता है वो
And it's all in readiness for this yet another star-studded contest.
Big wide to begin with, and a huge stride for Sajjad Ali, the 40-year-old wicketkeeper, for collect.
And find the basics.
Oh, brilliant delivery, playing away from his body, almost paid the price. Finally found that brilliant delivery. Perfect use of wrist, and here comes the first boundary for Elite Back Stallions. And there comes the weight, and here comes the first boundary for Shan Masood. And once again, Fuller on the leg stump, and almost clear the boundary, and it will cover all the distance. Good movement and great bounce for Amir Yamin. Lovely delivery once again. So that's the Shan Masood flick once again towards the longer area. And he went after that, never mind, straight into the hands of Jahandad, but a free hit.
Another play and a miss.
Oh, it's gone right through him. He's got that ball to nip back a little. Edged, has been taken. What a good catch by Sajid. It was going further away. It's taken the toe end of the bat.
Good take there by the keeper, and Amir Jamal, well, his foot has landed perfectly all right. And that is wicket number 1 for his team. Could have been a wide ball, should have been a wide ball. But Yasir's premeditated intent.
Oh, got him. Has he or has got bumped? What is it? There was surely a sound. Is that the bat hitting the turf?
Well, I think so, because the keeper did not seem very interested in this appeal. The bowler got excited, and why not? I think he should wait for the ball. And this is... Once again, this is even wider, and he slashes hard. And lucky once again, it didn't carry to the third. Still Shan is standing on the leg stump. And this one, well, clipped off the toes. This one has been pulled by Babar and into the gap. First boundary for the champion batter. And in the process, conceding boundaries. And this is close. I believe, yes, the signal is there from Aleem Dar. It had the inside edge.
That's a good shot. Onto his legs, you've seen him in complete control of stroke play. Again, leg stump, again, the similar result. It's been put away. Even mid-wicket cannot cut it off.
Off the back foot, played in the gap, and just one bounce over the boundary rope for 4 runs, making full use of the width offered. Paid the price, Khushdil Shah.
Oh, he's bowled him. He's bowled him round his legs. This is what we were talking about. Faisal Akram.
And he was caught napping in this afternoon in Faisalabad. Showed the stumps and paid the price, Shan Masood, after all that hard work which he has done in this sweltering heat of Faisalabad. He will have to take the long walk.
Mistake he made. Oh, slip was there, but played gently into the gap. It's a good start by Tayyib Tahir. Wow. What placement. What timing. What a start by Tayyib Tahir. 15 of 23. And he cuts it beautifully right between the two. How good is that by Babar Azam? The crowd up on their feet.
Amir Jamal putting the hard yards. He was receiving end after getting the wicket. Down the leg side, swept to perfection, Babar Azam. And the swing and a miss. Sajjad is confident, but even Faisal Akram was not convinced himself.
That's Buffet bowling. And Babar dines in.
Nice wrist work. Good timing on that. Very Babar Azam-like. He can come back for 3. It's a big boundary. That's a good shot. That is such a good shot. Shot again. Timing again. Boundary again.
It's almost a tennis stroke. They want to make inroads into that batting lineup.
Shot. Power that Tayyib Tahir possesses. Down the wicket. Opening the face of the bat. That they're taking rotating strike at will. Bad ball again. Look at the placement. Perfectly between the two. Perfectly between the two. You can't be more immaculate and absolute precision.
50 for Babar Azam as well. And he brought it up in style. 51st half century. And 5th at Faisalabad.
Might be seeing another 350 on the board. Look at that. So classy. So easily done. Excellent effort by Khushdil. Definitely have a look at it again, but again, very comfortable at the crease, Babar.
Mr. Zubair Shah is on screen. And lucky, Taib. Oh, great shot. Uppercut into the gap, and that would go for a boundary.
Flick of the wrist. A boundary. Yes, a boundary. Will get him to his 50. That is a beautiful inning. 20th of his career. A fabulous inning by Tayyib Tahir.
Yes, Ali beautifully flicked that into the gap and making sure that the loose stuff doesn't go without taking advantage of it.
Bowling to Babar. Oh, wow. Just the way he finds the gap, the placement is beautiful. Will earn him a couple of runs.
The top players, their zone is very close to their body, right under their eyes.
Oh, there's a chance, definite chance. Direct hit was required. Imam, again, there's a chance, again, save. Down the tracks, still is manageable. That's glorious by Babar Azam. Oh, wow, glorious. On drive, Babar at his very best.
Well, he's gone. One-handed pull stroke, but straight down the throat of a fielder waiting on the square leg boundary.
It was there to be hit, as just Salman was saying, because once you're set, you go for the big hits, and that was in between, not in the front foot, not in the back foot, just went after it. Faisal Akram getting a smart catch and the signature celebrations.
Yes, Ali. Didn't have much control on it. One hand coming off the bat.
Here comes the flick, and flick to perfection. Tayyib Tahir.
This time, what a shot that is. When he made that connection, he was airborne. Should be out. What a try that was. 100 out of 100 for that attempt. He's taken the pace off it as well.
Ball him. Played away from his body, paid the price. And what a time to bring Amir Jamal back into the attack.
His wicket at this stage will surely have an impact on the total that the Allied Bank Stallions would finish with. Oh, bad ball, good shot. Dealt with it with a maximum Mohammad Haris's bat.
On the contrary, short ball offered. Played into the gap, long boundary out there. Three fielders are converging. It will beat all of them. Another welcome boundary. This is the first one for Hussain Talab.
Or 8 runs in over to get that big mark. Another good shot. He's deliberately elevated that over Shaheen Shah Afridi at short cover. Every single over is a power play. It was for a moment I thought it was clear to him, but again Shaheen Shah Afridi is just flying in the air but nowhere near the ball.
Haris goes big, goes over.
Scoops one. That's what he likes it. That's what he loves doing. Can easily scoop it for Haris. He's looking so good.
Goes big, just over. This time it's Hussain Talat. This is absolute carnage here at the Iqbal Stadium. Take that. That's hit the fence on the full. This is Haris at his very best. Give himself a little bit of room to open up that offside and allow the arms to go through.
And these expressions tells you a story that he didn't like it. Nobody likes it.
A low full toss, he got underneath it. Probably didn't get all of it, just lands inside the fence, but that will take him to a 50, and the crowd will rise to Mohammad Haris. An absolutely sensational knock Just 31 deliveries. Well played, Muhammad Haris. Well, he'll get the boundary. Not what he intended to do. He can certainly finish. Hussain Talat now flays Shaheen Afridi with an offer and punished. Slower. Hussain Talat waited for it. It has found the gap and it will hit the fence. Haris knew that he hadn't hit it cleanly. Shaheen has had the last laugh. Abdullah Shafiq with the catch, and Haris' brisk cameo has come to an end. Got the important wicket of Haris. Even at this late stage, it could be a difference of 15 to 20 runs, that wicket. Shaheen finishes off, and it's a 301 for 5 after 47. Gives himself some room. Not quite off the middle of the bat, but the result is good for Jahandad Khan. He gets his first boundary. That's gone. He's dismissed it from its presence. Just barely reaches the fence. In fact, lands just inside. Hussain Talat will get a boundary. He's looking to play towards fine leg. It went towards third. No justice for bowlers in this game. Ball, maybe. This one, it was short, allowed him to get underneath it. No pace on it, but it will still run away on this very fast Iqbal Stadium outfield. Back-to-back boundaries. Low full toss. A single will bring up his 50. Hussain Talat has really batted beautifully. He came in at the fall of 2 quick wickets. Still not happy. He wanted to get that full toss away, but just a single. And Hussain Talat raises the bat to the gallery. A very, very important knock from the all-rounder. Thumped straight down the ground, but Shaheen, strategically placed, will gather in a couple of runs, will close out the innings for Allied Bank Stallions, who finished on 336 for 5. A very, very well-crafted innings, I have to say.
Beautifully for the third T20 here at this magnificent, iconic ground. I'm Charu Sharma as we welcome you around the world, wherever you're watching on television or other devices. And I'm glad to introduce my good friend Kennedy Obuya with me. Kennedy, well, all I can say is I'm delighted to be here. We've said this before, but I'll say it again. There's international cricket in Kenya, and the whole world of cricket is delighted that a team that did so well in the early millennium now has an opportunity to climb the ladder again.
Beautiful, beautiful. Chara spoken about. First T20, third T20, first one. Nepal won second one. Kenya won very convincingly. But now we are in for the third one. It's going to be a beautiful one to talk about. When we talk about the weather, Shah will mention the weather a little bit. He loves the Kenyan weather.
I do, but it's very overcast. I need some sun. However, the figure I like best there, 1% chance of rain. We don't want rain spoiling matches here. And of course, there's a fair breeze at 13 kilometers an hour, blowing more from the east to the west. I'm sure the bowlers would love that, and the batsmen need to be aware which side they're hitting, because one side, of course, the ball will fly better. The other side, it might get held up, you get caught in the boundary. And of course, let's mention that we're about 5,500 feet high in Nairobi here at the Nairobi Gymkhana, so the ball does fly anyway. We've seen some massive sixes already, Ken.
Today we definitely should expect some more sixes. The surface looked very good. Very, very, very good. If the team bets first or second, I don't think it'll make a difference. The surface looked good. But before that, let's speak about the first T20 that Nepal won. They won by 5 wickets, but it went till the last ball. The second one, Kenya won quite convincingly by 18 runs. But today is a best one that you can't afford to miss. And it's on a Sunday, we're expecting a big crowd.
Well, we certainly hope so, because nothing to inspire teams as crowds around the stadium. We've had a fair number of people here already, and as the day goes on, I'm sure we'll get a few more. Both the matches so far were low scoring, 130 the first match, 132 the second. Both the times Kenya batted first, and Nepal overall that score with some ease towards the end the first time, but faltered in the second. Good to see flags flying, or I'm sure both the teams. Here's a big Kenya flag. It means so much to Kenyan supporters of cricket to see big cricket back. It was a big sport I'm sure it remains a big sport. It's just that we need some inspiration. And here, this first series after many years against Nepal, I hope will provide that inspiration to the youngsters in Kenya, Kennedy, to be able to get back to the sport and rekindle their dreams and hopes and aspirations.
Oh, 100%. We really needed this. So it was long overdue. And it's good Nepal to show their character on the first two games, and it has made it quite interesting because both games have been low-scoring games, but they still have been competitive. So for the kids who have been watching the games all over the world, it's quite interesting. For the kids who are watching in Nairobi, this is the place to be. Kenyan have got a huge talent, and now because you have introduced the counties, we'll expect more kids to be involved in the game.
Well, we certainly hope so. Here at the Nairobi Gymkhana, the first two pitches. Well, the day one was slightly up and down towards the end, but day two was fair, not too many runs scored. What about match three? How is the pitch likely to behave? Well, Kennedy was out there a short while ago to tell us how the strip, which was used earlier, is likely to behave for the third T20.
Beautiful day at Nairobi Gymkhana. The sun is out. We're having the third T20 here. The first one, Nepal is won. The second one, Kenya won convincingly. But we're not here to talk about whoever won and whoever has not won. It's one apiece. The surface is what we're here to talk about. If I go down a little bit, this is where the Kenyans were bowling the ball. This area, they pushed the Nepalis back. And the Nepalis could cut or couldn't pull easily. But the Nepalis bowlers, they've got to come on this area. This is their area. This spin will take a turn. Not too much turn, but not so much the difference. But if you ask me, if I am bowling first or batting second will not make a difference. It's a T20. Let's hope that today we get more runs on this surface.
Well, we certainly hope so, Kennedy. Nice energy out there for the pitch report. So what do you think? The 130s that were scored the first two T20s looked to me well below par because the pitches seemed good for much more, and we'll see what happens today. But why do you think the first two matches were more the 130s rather than maybe 160s?
I think the conditions were different. The Kenyans have been having this cloudy, we haven't had a lot of sun, so the surface on top is quite hard, but underneath it looks like it's not so that hard. But if I talk about the wicket, the batsmen have been up
to toss for match number 3 of the 5-match series between Kenya and Nepal. Overhead conditions are pretty similar. It's still very overcast. Hopefully no rain. A fair breeze swirling around the ground, but I must confess, it's a shade warmer today. The two previous tosses won by Nepal. Let's see whether that changes. Here we are with the star cast to my right, the skipper of the home team Kenya, Shem Goche. To his right, skipper of Nepal, Sandeep Lamichhane, and Dennis Angara, our match referee to the far right. Shem, who has the coin? So Shem, if you'll toss please. Sandeep, your call. Make it loud. Here we go. Heads is a call. And tails it is. So, for a change, the home team wins the toss. Shem, what would you like to do?
We'll still have a bat first.
Wow, that's a bit of a change because teams have been chasing first. So what's the thought there?
I think looking at the wicket, it's not a fresh wicket. So probably the ball will come to the bat nicely. We're just looking to get the total at around 145, 155. Then to put pressure back into them when they bat second.
Runs on the board, always important. The first two matches, though, you did bat first. 130, then 132. So 160 is a pretty tall task.
Not really. I think it's just that with our batting, we're not getting one of our top 4 to bat through. I think in any team, any cricket, if you have one of your top order to bat through, you'll get that 150, 160 easily.
Well, we certainly hope so. Any team changes for today?
Yes, we have one change. Alex Obanda rest for today. Sukhdeep Singh comes in.
All right, you know, this is an important one. The series locked 1-1. The team that wins today, big psychological advantage. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sandeep, if you'll join me, please. No luck with the toss, but you will be doing what you did before.
But we were decided to bat first, but one of those days you want to win the toss and bat first, but yeah, luck didn't favor us. But yeah, it looks good wicket to bat on as well in the second inning as well. So yeah, happy with the chase as well.
What about the conditions overhead? Once again, overcast, plenty of breeze. Do you think it'll help your faster bowlers once again?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, the overcast conditions and the way our fast bowlers been bowling in this tournament so far, I think it's brilliant to see, and just wanted them to repeat the same things again and again till the end of this tournament, backing up them really well. And you know, the environment, which unfortunately we lost last game, but the environment is back in the tournament. So yeah, looking forward to this game.
Yeah, I have to add that both the matches were low scoring relatively. Shem says he might get 155, 160. You guys need to get a lot of runs today.
Yeah, but definitely, you know, our bowlers are up and they've been bowling really nicely so far in this tournament. So would love to repeat the same. And you know, yeah, 140, 150 is a pass score here, but I guess the bowler has been disciplined so far. So I think that's one of the areas where we have worked so hard in the last few months, and it's actually paying off right now. So yeah, it's up to the bowlers to you know, work properly today as well. One more day.
All right, just very quickly, any changes for the game?
Yeah, we've got two changes. Asif and Basir are missing out, and Arjun making his debutant, and one Shahab Alam is coming in.
All right, you know this is an important match. Good luck.
Thank you.
The home team, for a change, winning the toss, and Shem Goche says he will bat first. Well, that's an important differential because teams are happy to chase considering the fact that it's overcast. As we take a look at the Kenya 11, Kennedy, go through. Sukhdeep makes his entry here, the exit of Alex Obanda, the opener. Your thoughts?
He's quite a young guy, he's quite a hard hitter, so I think they've decided to go with the hard hitter. Alex has run out of form a little bit, but if you look at the batting, it's quite strong. Sukhdeep comes in, Collins Oboe, Fan Karim, Rakeb Patel, and then towards the end, good finisher from Lucas they did the last time. And not to mention Shem Goche, the captain hasn't got so much runs, but his brother Nehemiah Odhiambo has got a lot of runs. So their batting is quite strong and it goes very deep.
And of course they will need to get to that 150, 160 that the skipper was talking about after winning the toss and electing to bat first. A bit of a responsibility, and need to get runs on the board. For Nepal, two changes. Of course, we see their skipper Sandeep, he's bowled reasonably well. But they have made a very important change. Mohammad Asif Sheikh, their keeper, who also bats pretty well at the top, has been taken out for this game. And the Arjun Saud, with their reserve wicketkeeper, is making his debut. So what an important match for Arjun Saud. Shahab Alam also comes in as the umpires are ready to walk in. A very important match, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are watching this around the world, because Kenya and Nepal are tied one apiece in a 5-match T20 series, which means the team that goes ahead today will gain massive psychological advantage. The home team did win the toss, has elected to bat first, which is a pleasant change. I suppose they are gathering more confidence in their batting, and that's why you take that decision to bat first. Karan Casey here will be bowling, I think, with Sompal Kami, if he's okay. They've bowled pretty well to begin with. Collins Oboe not among the big runs, and Singh, of course, playing his first match here, so I don't quite know what to expect. A lot of responsibility. Kennedy on the openers as always.
Oh, very, 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 very big opening. But don't mention, Collins is quite experienced. Sukhdeep is quite a young guy, but I think they must have given you a free hand. They must have told him, young guy, you're batting with Collins, he's got more experience, you go and express yourself. And cricket is about expressing yourself. So if he gets a chance, if he expresses himself, it's going to be very good. But he's a very good batsman.
Well, we look forward to finding out. Of course, normally the number 3 is Irfan Karim, Asif's son, the tall wicket-keeper. And he has shown that he's ready to be the anchor, the main batsman for the team. That's why he comes in at number 3. The first innings, he's got 30-odd, which were a little slow. The strike rate wasn't fabulous. But, of course, in the second innings, we saw a different Karim, where he was aggressive, very pleasing to watch. Unfortunately, got out a little early, about 17-20 or so. But it looks to me like he's one of the mainstays of the batting. And just a kind of responsibility on Sukhdeep, playing in his home ground, home country, big series, first time after many years. I wonder if there are going to be some nerves in the stomach here to begin with.
Oh, there's definitely going to be some nerves. I don't understand this. Collins Oboe is more experienced. Sukhdeep has decided to go to face the ball first. Is he those kind of nervous batsmen, opening batsmen like Kennedy? I hate waiting. I didn't want to wait. I just wanted to go in there and face the fast ball. So it calms my nerves a little bit. So maybe Sukhdeep is that kind of player who has decided that from ball 1, I'm the one going to face instead of you, Collins Oboe, with all that experience that Collins has got.
Well, you know, this is different people think differently, but I do think that especially in the beginning, fortune, luck plays such an important role. You play and miss a few. If you edge, you're back in the pavilion. If you don't, suddenly you're getting 50, 70. So hopefully the openers enjoy a little bit of good fortune here because these bowlers are clever. Sompal Kami, our man of the match, the first one, and Karan KC, who bowls a heavier length, will, I think, make the batsman miss a bit. But if you get lucky, then runs are there on this batting pitch. Sompal Kami will begin for Nepal. T20 number 3, Nairobi Gymkhana. Thanks for being with us. Top edged. And it will go no. Well done, a third man. So just the one, they should have taken 2. I thought they probably felt it's going to be 4. However, lots of adventure and enterprise by young Sukhdeep to begin with.
Oh, I told you, he's a good striker of the ball. He didn't hesitate at all. There was chance for him to free his arm. He really freed his arm. And that's what I want to see from the young guy. Play freely. Yeah, just have fun. You've got a lot of experience behind him with Collins, Rakeb, who will still go to bed. So it's just got to try and play freely and play positive.
And of course, people like Budia and Bundi, they've done very well towards the end to accelerate on the matches we've seen so far. So there is depth in the Kenyan batting, but it's only at the top where you don't want to be 25 for 3. In the power play, you want to be 40 for no loss. All right, 40 for 1 maybe. All right, but...
And the bowlers have done a very good job. If you look at the areas that they've been bowling.
2 slips for Sompal Kami. Oh, cracked away. That should be good for just the one. The third man having a lot of work to do. Sompal Kami keeping it well outside off. You can almost anticipate that it will be outside off because of the kind of field we have.
And if you look at it, the surface look is playing well. The ball looks like it's coming to the best bowlers. So let's see where we go from here. Can Kenyans hold on? Because these two are the main bowlers. They've been controlling it with the new ball very well. And then towards the end, Kenya can look to accelerate.
Well, that would be the plan. Wickets in hand these days in T20 cricket anywhere, considered a good ploy, good strategy. Whoa, flirts. It was well outside off. I suppose that shot was on, but you have to play it with a lot of commitment. Collins Aboya just a shade tentative.
Yeah, it's a fast ball he's facing, and that he hasn't got runs so far, but it was there to cut. In this T20, if somebody gives you room, better make use of it. Alex Obanda tried one and sneaked it straight away down there.
Yeah, well, you have to be a touch unfortunate. I think I used that word about 10 minutes ago to play these aerial shots during power play and have it go straight to one of the 2 fielders on the boundary line. As you mentioned, Obanda did. Bowled away, and it should have been stopped at mid-wicket. The man was well inside the circle. Went down to it too late, and the first boundary for Kenya.
And that's the start that you're looking for, Kenyans are looking for. That's a good start. It looked like it bounced short, so the ball didn't have a lot of pace. It's just hanging on a little bit, but Collins was right on top of it and hit it for 4 runs.
I must admit, it was a handsome shot, just keeping it down because it was directed towards the mid-wicket fielder, and had it been slightly more aerial, it might have gone to hand. Wasn't too good a fielding effort. I think the skipper and Karan might be a little disappointed now. The mid-wicket moves further away. Good comeback by Karan.
Good ball, well left. Collins watching the ball. You've got a boundary on the fast ball that you faced, so you still need to hang in there. Huge experience he's got. Karan is bowling that line of middle stump, outside off stump. So it just gives you room, and the catch should be your favorite shot on this wicket. Cut or pull. If it lands a little bit short, you should be able to pounce on it as quickly as you can.
Well, most sports, cricket included, are studded full of cliches. Let's call it the corridor of uncertainty. Once again, just taps it down. The ball did get big on him, though. So he did very well to play it with soft hands, did Colin.
Yeah, that's good batting. So you just got to see this first 4 overs. If you can hang in and don't lose any wickets, hanging there, then when the spinners come in, you've got very good players of spin. Kenyans have got Rakeb Patel, who plays very good spin. He can hit it.
Well, they have another bowler, a bowling change, Nepal. We'll see him later. Shahab Alam, their left-arm orthodox. Much straighter, goes straight to mid-off. The throw comes in, and it's wild. The mid-off was well in, a better throw, you never know. Batsman could have been in trouble. That's a very adventurous run. Went straight to mid-off, and yet they took off.
And that's what you want to see. When you hit the ball and you take off quickly, you take off straight away, there's no hesitation, then there is a chance of a run. Look at the way it takes off. It calls very quickly, off it goes. I think the fielder was sleeping, should have stopped that. Fielding on inner circle, You can't let that go.
True. Well, he was certainly slow to attack. It was to his right, though, mid-off, just to be a little less critical. But Collins Obuya now on 8.
And young man, Sukhdeep to Karan. His fast ball is facing.
Yeah, well, you must be wondering, what do I do if it's outside off? Maybe I'll just leave it, let it go. A slip in the gully, also for Sukhdeep. Well done. Nice, solid defensive shot into cover. The end of the second over. Kenya 9 for no loss.
I like what I'm seeing from Sukhdeep. He looks very confident. His back foot is moving well. He's cut a few, although they've gone over the slip for one run, but he looks very solid. He looks like a compact opening batsman. That's what you want to see from an opening batsman.
And of course, he does have the advantage of the vastly experienced Collins Obuya being at the crease with him. And Obuya getting that boundary, scoring a few runs. I'm sure Obuya by now is full of confidence, saying, well, could be my day. And initially, therefore, since Collins is once again taking strike, it might be a good strategy for Sukhdeep to just push it around for the singles and let Collins do the big hitting. Sompal's second over. Outside off, brilliant delivery. Collins Obuya certainly flirting with it. Maybe it even came back just a shade. Brilliant. That's what Sompal is capable of.
And that's the area that I love when he's bowling. That's the perfect area for an opening bowler. It's a new ball. There you go. You push it there. Collins tentatively. The feet are not moving for Collins. You've got to move your feet forward. Move a little bit more forward, or commit yourself, or play with some more energy.
Kennedy, don't you guys, you brothers, talk about this at home? Move your feet.
There you go, Sompal.
Up in the air, safe, top edge, and maybe 6. We'll find out what the signal is. It is given as 6. The first 6 of the match. A top edge by Collins, and he achieves maximum. Sukhdeep goes and gives him a little glove love, saying, wow, what a shot. Kami, maybe just a shade too short.
Oh, it's shade too short, but it doesn't matter how they count. They still count as 6 runs, or 4 runs, or 1s or 2s. Some people call it a lemon cut, whatever you want to call it. But for us, it's 6 runs. And so Paul doesn't like it at all. He's been bowling well. He bowled it nicely. Yeah, it cramped him up. He didn't give him room. Yeah, it could have gone anywhere.
Well, a little chat by the skipper comes up to Sompal, just off camera, Sandeep Lamichhane. I wonder if he's asking for it to be bowled a little further up. Threw his bat again at it. No harm done, because the ball was short, wide, and deserved the big treatment. But Collins not able to connect.
And that's another thing. He's been bowling all these loose balls outside off stump. So if somebody has got to pound on it as quickly as possible, then force him to bowl more straighter.
I don't know why he was tempting Collins again with that short ball outside off, because there's only one man at deep third.
That's a good area. That's the area that you want him to bowl. That's a good area. Very, very, very good area. Keep it there consistently, then bring him a little bit more in front. It looks like Collins doesn't want to come in front, yeah, on the front foot. So make him come more in front, and it's a new ball.
Tell them that was not.
There you go. Let's go. That's another good ball, St. Paul.
Oh! The keeper got a knock for all his effort, but Collins did charge and miss it completely. Very lucky that it did not hit the stumps, just wide. And Sompal, of course, thinks about what could have been.
You're questioning, where did he pass? Where has the ball passed? Seriously, just missed everything. There you go. Oh, Collins, just be more patient. You've already got 6 runs, yeah, and you've got a single. Just hang in there.
Solidly onto the bat, but straight to backward point. And he ends well, Sompal, but that 6 in the over makes it a touch expensive. Of course, it was off Obuya's bat, not Sukhdeep. 3 overs gone, 16 for no loss.
Not a bad start, a good start for Kenya. 16 for no on the 3 overs. If they can hang in there, it will make a difference. If Nepal gets 1 wicket or 2 wickets, the game is well balanced on both sides. So they really need a wicket now.
Yep, no reason to get desperate, but this is Karan KC's second over, and he did bowl reasonably well. We know he can get a lot of bounce, get the ball to get big on the batsman. Straight to gully. Did well once again to play it down. Arif is waiting there for the catch, but well played by Collins again. He's aware if he tries to turn that ball towards gully, he needs to play it with soft hands or flash hard.
Very important. Soft hand is very, very important. But it gives him room, because bowling all out swinger, be prepared to cut. Don't hesitate.
I must say that gully fielder is very close to the bat. So if you cut sharp, he's not going to be able to latch on, I think. Whoa, flirted with it. Wonderful delivery. That's what you expect from Nepal's premier bowler, Karan KC. Hint of movement, a little bit of bounce. Terrific delivery.
And that's the pace that you're looking for. Look at the area, and look at the energy, and look at the bounce. Everything is perfect, apart from only nicking the ball. But good area is ball to Collins.
Well, the ball going above the head of the keeper, who's making his debut. Very important day for Arjun Saud. He's going to remember it for a long time, and he will be waiting for that edge to give him the first catch in his international career. Well bowled, straighter, yet they take it. Karan cannot pick up the ball. Oh, he is so upset with himself. Had he picked it up shy of the non-striker's end, and Collins could have been in trouble.
And exactly, and that's what you're saying. What you're trying to do on this session is, like, if they can't get boundaries, they're ready to pick up singles. And they're ready to, Nepal is good to come more closer. Let him hit it over you, but don't let him pick the singles, because you're already creating the pressure.
I think the first match, first T20, Kennedy, if you remember, we were a little critical about the fact that Kenya were not taking up the singles quickly enough. They've learned from that, and they're really testing the fielders. They're pushing the fielders, and that's good to see. Although sometimes it can be a little tricky. Oh, too straight again. Collins trying to play it to the onside. Didn't catch it quite correctly.
Sukhdeep, he looks solid. The defense is very good. I want to see him if he can get 1 or 2 boundaries, then we see how he's going to play, because I know he's a very hard hitter. He can hit it well.
Well, you know, the art really is waiting for the right ball. You know, it's easy to say from the commentary box because there's so much adrenaline pumping there, so many things going on. You play on instinct as well. But yes, we are waiting for the first aggressive shot. There was that top edge where he got his first runs. Oh, brilliant! Cracked away, but straight to backward point. How unfortunate. The timing in that square drive was fabulous.
I told you I like what I see from this young man. He's quite impressive. He's very, very, very good. He looks good on the first field. Then first game, he's holding his nerves very, very, very nicely. Not to mention the keeper. The keeping has been outstanding.
Well, that was one shot that showed the caliber of what Sukhdeep Singh is all about. It was played with great timing, no real aggression. And because of that shot now, change in the field, we have another one in the ring on the offside. The gully has been removed. We have a cover point now and a backward point. Waiting for that shot again. Straight through, over mid-on, just over. Little risky. Didn't quite find the timing. It was just a flick. I think he didn't quite find the sweeter part of the bat. So some danger in that final ball by Karan. Just 2 runs off that over. After 4, it's 18 for no loss, Kenya.
And it's nice to see what I'm seeing with Sandeep. Yeah, the only wrong thing I'm seeing is doing is time the ball. It's a new ball. If you time it, it will go. Yeah, don't try and force it. Just watch the ball and time it. That one went across and try to hit it across the line. That makes it more difficult. If you use a straight full face, because it's a new ball, it will go faster. And it's not nice to see the crowd, man. I'm on both sides. Nepalis are rocked in and Kenyans are also part. So I can see flags are going side by side. Kenyan flags and Nepalese flags.
Yeah, we'd love to see more of the crowd here. It's a Sunday. And of course, Kenya love their cricket. Hasn't happened for a long time, but it is back now here at the Nairobi Gymkhana. As you said, flags flying of both the teams, lots of Kenyan flags, understandably. Quite a few supporters of Nepal as well, and some neutrals. Good crowd in Sunday. Third match, everything to play for. Of course, 3 matches still to go, 1-1. Sompal Kami being given a third over straight away. Up in the air, that could go for a boundary, does, got plenty of bat, no chance for the third man. And Sukhdeep showing he is ready to be aggressive.
And that's what I wanted to see, being positive. That's what I said. He's a very hard hitter. He times it well. So if he presents the face, he will definitely get a boundary. On that ball, I'm very, very, very flex. If it's there to hit, no time to hesitate. Be positive, hit it. So he's put a little bit pressure on Sompal, and he's going to force him to bowl a little bit touch shorter, not to bowl on his half.
Well, Sompal was guilty of bowling a few short balls last over. Maybe the instruction was to go a little fuller. And Sukhdeep gave it the treatment. Of course, he was looking to go more square, more towards cover, but it went to the right of third man. Up in the air, somebody should be taking it. Easy. It is the captain, Sandeep Lamichhane. Well, he hesitated, thinking it might be a big hit. And then, of course, he raced in, took a wonderful tumbling catch. And Sukhdeep, well, as you had mentioned earlier, he needed to be a little more careful. Hit it straighter rather than across, and he perishes.
And look at the way he moves nicely. He was on the angle, but he turns his bat. Instead of going straight on the screen, he could have caught it. But take nothing away from Sompal. He adjusted line, come on the middle stump, and not to mention brilliant catch from the captain himself.
So Sukhdeep gone after a short innings, and that brings Kareem back in. Kenya now 22 for 1.
Oh, Irfan Karim comes in, so left-hander, right-hander. They've been struggling to bowl to both to left-hander, right-hander. Let's see if they have adjusted today to both to a left-hander and right-hander, because the left-hander and right-hander has already been a problem for the Nepalese opening bowlers.
Well, not just that, but it's also what Kareem has shown. He's got, we finally saw his second and third gear during the second T20. He was all first gear to begin with, but he does have a lot of pedigree, being Asif's son. And hopefully he can keep it together today to go for a big one. Both the innings so far, he's managed to get off to a decent start, but has not gone on from there. Sompal Kami and all of Nepal will be delighted that they've got the first wicket. Always a big psychological boost when you strike first.
Correct. Talking about Irfan Karim, totally different from his father. Father left arm spinner, Irfan Karim wicket keep opening batsman, totally different areas.
Well, the Oboyas have everything covered.
There you go, Collins is facing. Sompal is right on top. There was a 4 and then there's a wicket.
Still has a slip, Sompal Kami. Again, soft hands by Collins Oboya to backward point.
Yeah, that's a good area Sompal is bowling, because Collins is not moving his front foot forward. You've got to move your front. It's like he's waiting to cut or to pull. Move your front foot forward. Try to hit it mid. Try to hit it straighter, mid on, mid off. That should be the area, but you've got to move your feet forward.
I think you make a good point. You've said it several times. He's not really pushing on the front foot, just waiting for the ball and trying to run it down to third man at the point region. Of course, he did play that pull. The ball was short of Karan Casey, which fetched him a boundary. Again in the air. Couple of bounces to mid-off. Fielding wasn't ideal, so they will sneak a single. And for the first time, we will today see Irfan Karim. Very, very pleasing bat to watch. Likes pushing the ball around the infield for those singles. But we saw in the second T20 that he can hit big, should he wish to.
Yeah, he batted well. He batted well on the last T20. There was intent, there was energy, there was running in between, was fast. If you can keep on it today, we should be on a good area. And it's a good time of the ball. You should not try and hit it hard. Just time it.
Another good point, because he is so fluid, so graceful to watch, as most lefties somehow strangely are. First ball for Kareem. Got a slip and a gully. That's the problem, left and right. Straight away, Sompal Kami a little too straight, drifting down leg. And Kareem finds it easy to just push it into the vacant space on the onside for an easy single. Whatever you say, Kennedy, I mean, you know that there's a left-right combination, but it's so difficult to adjust. Just those little inches that make the difference between a good ball and a slightly bad line.
100%, and that's what makes a good bowler and a mediocre bowler. And professional bowlers should be able to adjust.
Very full, darting down leg. No way the umpire would be interested there, unless there was a bit of bat. But it was way down leg.
Look, it looked like it was going way down leg. Collins tried to go all right on top of that. And we're waiting for the replay. So it's good. Oh, way down leg, far away. Good umpiring from Mr. Rocky Di Mello. Very, very, very good umpiring.
Big swing and a miss by Collins. Nothing there for Nepal. 24 for 1 after 5.
And as we give Charu a break, I welcome Steve Tikolo, the Kenyan legend opening batsman, middle order batsman. Steve, where do you want to where did you want to bat? Middle order, top order, opening. We needed an opener today.
I was ready for anything, Kennedy. Whatever the team required me to do, I was ready for it. But today again, Kenya starts off slowly. 24 for 1 with 1 over left in the power play. I believe Kenya should be looking to capitalize in the power play with the fielding restrictions.
Oh, Steve, that's the big challenge. If you ask me, I think they're trying to hit the ball too hard. It's a new ball. Collins, same thing. So deep, same thing. Just try and time the ball. There is a change of bowling. Adil is bowling from the Forest Road end. The ball good area, but we spoke earlier, Steve. They're struggling to bowl to a left hand and a right hand combination. Fast one. There we go. Ifan Karim. It's picked a single. It's got one. Oh, nearly being caught. What a start. What a start. Nearly. Very, very, very close. Good ball.
Again, like you said, Kennedy, just look to time it. I think there Karim looked to muscle the ball rather than timing it into the gap.
And the mistake that they're doing is you could be caught in between 140 and 150 and you're trying to reach there too fast. Go step by step, you'll get there. And it's a new ball, it's just rocked in. Just have 1 or 2 balls, have a look, see what he's doing. Good ball. Good ball from Ifan.
Adil starts off very well with 2 dot balls.
Yeah, Steve, it looks like he's hitting the deck. He's hitting it down, so then it's like the ball is holding a little bit before it comes to the bat. He can just keep on rotating, Steve, on the first 5 overs. What could have been a good score? 30 for 1, 40 for 1, or 35 for 1. The conditions are not so that easy for betting. The sun is out a little bit. Ifan Karim is not timing it well. That went straight on his legs. Seems like he's closing the top end. The top end is not taking control. The bottom end is taking control. If you can try and hit it straight, it's much easier. And that's where the pressure is going to come in. If you try to squeeze in for boundary, both of them are trying. Mid-wicket is going down. Am I right, Steve?
Yes, there's a fielding change. Deep fine leg comes in. Mid short square leg drops down to deep square leg. The gully goes to short mid-wicket. So the captain Sandeep Lamichhane is looking to close all the gaps and make it difficult for Kenya in this last over of the power play.
Oh, he picks him. Can he get a catch? Oh no, 1 bounce, 2 bounces for 4. That's what the Kenyans needed. But nearly a trap there, nearly a trap. Bowled a bouncer, and Irfan Karim was right on top of it and got his boundary.
Good shot there from Irfan Karim. Bowler dropped it short, and Irfan Karim just swiveling around to hit it down to deep square leg for the boundary.
Well, they boundary, nearly a trap. They nearly trapped him. Yeah. Good thinking from the bowler, unlucky. Of Irfan Karim, he still get it 4 runs. Playing positive, which is good. Again, trips on the leg. Good throw. Single leg by. It's good. I like what I'm seeing from Ifan. He's positive, so he's making the bowlers think a little bit. If Collins can be more sensible, time it instead of just swinging your bat so hard. Time it. Adil has been bowling in good areas apart from that one ball.
One ball left in the power play over. What do you think Collins will do? Look for a boundary?
Just play a little more sensible. You're already on 29. We've been looking 30 for 1. You set the base solid. And a good slower ball. Very good ball. See, we talk about boundary. Very good slower ball. Collins had to go across and clean bowled by Adil. Very, very, very good change of pace.
Good thinking there by the bowler. I think he realized it was his last ball and Collins might be looking for that boundary. And he bowled a variation, change of pace. Beat Collins in the air. Goes across and misses it and his leg stump flies. Good thinking there by the bowler.
I think that is totally uncalled for. He could have just hung on a little bit, watch him more. He's looking to go more on the leg side.
After 6 overs, Kenya 29 for 2. And Rakeb Patel walks in.
Still, they're not consolidating well. They're losing wickets. Yeah, but so that's all about T20 to T20. You got to be more positive. Try and get boundaries, yes, but a little bit be more sensible. Okay, Patel walks in. The bet's more sensible today. You can get a 40, a 50, Steve will make a big difference on the score.
Yes, Rakeb has done well in the last 2 games. I think the first game he scored 30 odd and the second game he scored 35 and was man of the match. He's one of the main batters in the Kenya team. So him and Karim will need to look to rebuild the innings again now and try and post a decent total for Kenya to come and defend.
Straight away, I think still it's change of bowling. They're bringing a spinner. And the captain says that enough is enough. Can I have a hold of this game? I don't want to go too far. So Sandeep comes here, huge experienced bowler, Steve. Plays T20 around the world. Starts with a sleep. And Steve picks up a single from Ifan Karim. Steve, do you think it's a mind game because he's got Rakeb twice? Do you think it's a mind game that is decided every time Rakeb comes in, he bowls himself?
It could be a good matchup. Maybe that is the thought process behind it. He's picked Rakeb twice the first 2 T20s, and you know he'd love to have him before Rakeb scores any runs. He knows if he does that, it will stem the flow of runs.
Yeah, good start from Rakeb. Very solid start. Picks up the single. Roxanne. Normal googly. Googly is his strength, Steve. He bowls the googly one very consistently. The leg is not a major thing. When he bowls the leg, he tosses up a little bit. But the googly is what you must look. And change of the side. Now he's coming round. Another good running in between. That's what Kenyans are doing very well, which they didn't do on the first game. That's very, very, very impressive. They're not chewing away so many dot balls.
Well done there by the Kenyan batters, rotating strike a little bit more. And you know, when you do this, a bowler will tend to give you that odd ball for a boundary.
He plays sensible. Rakeb is playing sensible. He's the main bowler. Even if he goes for his 4 overs, he goes for 25, 30, you've still done a good job, Steve. Just don't let him pick wickets. Huge crowd today has shown up. Nepalis have come in. Kenyans. are still streaming in. Good ball again. He balls another one. Like a good leggy. Yeah, Sandeep is right on top. I think Rakeb is playing more sensible today. Got him on the fingers. He's playing more. He wants to watch him more. Oh, good shot from Rakeb. They ran the first one hard. Could they get the second one? Push the second one. Can they push for the third one? And good running from Irfan Karim. Very good running. 3 runs taken.
Well watched there by Rakeb. That one kept a little bit low, but Rakeb dug it out. And it went towards third man for 3 runs. Again, Kenyans are running well today, Kennedy.
Oh, beautiful line. Steve, talk about running. We'll come back with the running, and the score is 35-2. The big challenge is these overs are flying fast. They're on the 7th over. Kenyans have got 35. Can they accelerate from here?
Definitely. Once these two play themselves in, they've just come onto the wicket. Once they play themselves in, I think we'll see some big shots.
They ain't been asking for the sun. The sun has come out. The sun has definitely come out. And change of the bowling from the forest end is Alam. It's an off spinner. It can just put it more tighter. It should be okay. Yeah, if it's off spinner, it's much easier, more tougher for Irfan Karim. Irfan Karim goes normally across. Yeah, it's a left armer. Left arm, beg your pardon, it's a left armer. So it should be okay for Irfan Karim. It will drift it into Irfan. Fast ball starts, well left from Rakeb Patel. What a start from both sides. Can they accelerate? Can the Kenyans accelerate from here? As if Rakeb Patel is saying move the screen. Okay, yeah, there the ground staff are moving the screen on that side. What would be a good score, Steve? What would you talk about a good score? What would be a good score?
The first
140, 150?
First 2 games we've seen 130, which have been very tight. I think scores of 140, 150 would be a good score.
That's good, and a good timing from Rakeb Patel. Alam is bowling it well. It's the first 2 balls. He's not getting into pressure. He's making it more tighter. Good cut from Rakeb. Ran the first one quick. Picks up the ball, only a single. He's trying to bet more sensible today. It's 1s and 2s. Can if they go 5 runs and over from now, or 6 runs and over?
I think also the thought process is he plays himself in. We know Rakeb towards the end, you know, he can get you those quick runs, big overs of 15, 20 runs. He's capable of doing that.
Especially with the spinners. Good shot from Irfan Karim. The first one. Right, but it keeps it to a single. Good shot for 1 run. I like Alam. He's bowling to his field, Steve.
Yeah, and that's what you know, the captain requires from you. Once you've set your field, you know, the captain would require you to bowl to that field.
Another cut shot. They ran the first one fast, but they will get there. Only 1 single. He's bowling to his field nicely.
And the Kenyans are doing it in singles, rotating the strike.
That's what we love to see. If you get 1s and 2s, then if you squeeze in a boundary, it will make a difference.
1 ball to go with 3 singles taken.
Well ball. What a start. What a start. Irfan is still looking for 1s and 2s. And that brings us to the end of the 8th over. And the score is 38-2. Tried to play a pedal shot. Sandeep read it well, Steve. Ball is outside off stump.
I think the line was not there for the pedal sweep, and Rakep adjusted nicely from trying to play a pedal sweep to just nudging it down to short third man.
And the pedal sweep normally puts pressure on the ball line. You can sweep, play the pedal sweep. You're more control. You have more control. You make him change his line. Fan Karim hits it. Can they run the two? Run the first one quickly. Oh no! 4 runs. That's very sloppy from the Nepalis. But unlucky. He had covered it well, but they still got a boundary.
That was Sompal Kami. And I think also being a pace bowler after bowling your quarter of overs and you're pushed, the way the Kenyans have been running well, they've put pressure on him.
Shot from Irfan Karim again. Good sweep shot. Good fielding. Very good shot from Irfan Karim. This is the shot that he has not been playing. Today I can see it's out. Very, very impressive. Got a boundary and then get a single. Good shot. Very good shot. Pedal sweep again. Appeal. Empire is not interested. He gives us as runs. 1 run from Rakeb.
Looking to disturb the line and length of the bowler. Rakeb goes down on the paddle sweep.
Left and right hand combination is making Sandeep think hard. And today Irfan Karim is ready to sweep, so that makes it very interesting. Again, can they run 2? Get a fast one on a single.
8 runs off this over so far. Can they finish strong?
So far they're on 8, which is good. Good shot from Rakeb. But oh no, another misfield. Picks it up. Good recovery. Only 1 run.
That's a good over for Kenya. 9 off it. Kenya 46 for 2 after 9 overs.
They play Sandeep nicely, sensible. They haven't squeezed in anything and they've got easily 8-9 runs from him. Once you get a boundary, then you just play him sensible.
They must have also discussed, Sandeep Lamachani being the trump card in the Nepal bowling lineup. If we don't give him wickets and just milk him, get 6-7 runs off his over, it will be good for the Kenya team. With wickets in hand towards the end, they can go for the big shots.
Oh no from Rakeb. Oh, poor misjudgment. Totally poor misjudgment. I thought it was an easy catch and he gets a boundary. He totally misjudged it. He rushed in very quickly. He had a lot of time.
And this might prove costly, Kennedy. That was a chance of getting the batsman who's been getting runs for Kenya. As he goes inside out, good shot to execute, but poor fielding there.
Okay, Patel uses his feet, picks up the single. That makes it 5 runs and over. Alam will not be happy at all with the fielder. He had all the time. He just rushed in too much. Should have waited. And this left hand right hand combination is making it more difficult. Making the fielders move from left to right. Good fielding, good ball and good fielding. That's what I want to see if you're fielding on the inner circle. Stop the single. Run quickly. One more ball left. 3 more. Beg your pardon. 3 more. Picks up. Push it very hard. Good piece of fielding. That's what you want to see. And good throw. sends Ifan back as quick as he could, telling him, don't try me, stay there. Good ball, good ball. He's bowling it tight. He's really bowling it tight. He's not giving them room at all.
Keeping Irfan quiet.
He's been bowling it between middle and leg straight away. He's not giving them room at all. Irfan swings hard, run the first one quick, but stick with the single. So it's been a 4-1, and then 3 dots, and then a 1. And as I take a small break, I welcome Sharu back and tell Sharu the sun is out in Nairobi.
As we welcome Sharu back into the commentary box, halfway stage, Kenya 53 for 2 after 10 overs.
Well, thank you, Steve. Great to be back. And yes, Kennedy, the sun is out, and with that, my spirits are up. Had enough of this overcast, cloudy situation here. And of course, I've been standing a bit in the sun just to warm up. So the halfway stage, Kenya 53 for 2. The good news is 8 wickets still in the bag. The bad news, they haven't started out too well in terms of run gathering, Steve. They'll have to do a lot of work in the back end of this innings, and they have done it in the past. They've accelerated well. The 2 batsmen at the crease pretty well set. Kareem on 15, Patel on 14, and good things expected. But 100 runs in the last 10 overs, that's a bit of an ask, Steve.
Yeah, with these 2 set batters, I think if they play until the 15th over, and then they can open up their shoulders. Rakep, we know, is a very good strike off the ball.
Well, an appeal by the keeper, but not by the bowler to begin with. He joined in late, so maybe there was no nick. The bowler certainly not interested to begin with.
And change of bowling from the City end, we see Pawan replacing the captain.
He's a valuable all-rounder, can also bat well, Pawan Saraf. Again, spin, turn. And the keeper is having a wonderful time making his debut. Arjun Saud, no wickets, no catch for him yet. But he's certainly very interested right now. 2 terrific deliveries to begin with, Steve.
And he's extracting quite some bounce there.
Almost goes to backward point. Risky shot that. But you have to play it really well to clear the infield. Only then does it fetch you runs. Finally gets a decent amount of bat. The off drive fetching only 1. But Steve, as I say, in the back end, the last 10 overs, to get 10 runs and over to get to that 150 mark, 160 that Shem was hoping for, is going to be a bit of a task.
It's going to be a bit of a task, given that also the field is spread. You have boundary operators. But like I said, if Rakep stays, he can open his shoulders. He hits long balls.
Especially against the off-spinner. You'd fancy the right-hander getting a few big ones. Whoa, bounce again. Rakep Patel got off to a decent start in both the innings. The second, of course, he earned our Man of the Match award with his high of 35. So we know he has a lot of ability with the bat. But this is looking like a testing phase.
Yeah, with the Pawan extracting bounce, so far he's bowled very well.
Whoa, again a bit of spin. Shape to cut that big Rakep. Well, there was a bit of spin. He's lucky he didn't play that on. What a fine over by Pawan Saraf. Comes to an end. 54 for 2 after 11. Good to see the crowd in. Flags of Nepal in that corner. Lots of Kenyan flags as well. And, you know, fans, spectators, they do truly make the game, Steve. Great to see a good crowd in here.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, when you have crowds, it gives the players a boost to go out and show their skills.
Well, that was a wild delivery by Shahab Alam. The slow left-arm bowler inducted into this playing 11 today. One of the two changes, the other one being Arjun Saal, the keeper, making his debut for Nepal. Big moment for him. And for Alam too, to showcase his talent here today. Two men behind square on the off. Short fine. Well, the singles are there. The boundary is still way too short, Steve.
Yeah, so far Kenya have picked up the singles. And I think also Nepal have bowled pretty well. They've not been those bad balls to hit for boundaries.
Well, there have been a few outside off and short, but Kareem sent it straight to cover point. Again, should be just the one. One bit of misfielding by Sompal underneath the commentary box where he let his captain down by letting a boundary go. And of course, that big catch miss at the long on boundary for Kareem. Well, that will hurt them. The big slog again. He finds the gap. Oh, that was brilliantly done. The fielder running in from deep mid-wicket, thrust his right hand out, pulled the ball back. This is what Sandeep Lamichhane, the skipper, and all of Nepal look forward to see, that commitment in the field.
That was superb fielding. This he saved 2 runs for his team. And as we know, the games have been low scoring, so the fielders need to save each and every run.
That was Dipender Singh Airi, one of their top all-rounders. Big cricketer for Nepal. The reverse misses. You did mention that Rakib Patel needs to be there for very long. Now the two men on the square are inside the circle, so yeah, that shot is on. I have said it before, you need to play it really well though, otherwise a lot of people, supporters say, why did you do that? Because lobs to the fielders inside the circle. Another tight over by Alam, giving only 5 runs away. 12 gone, 60 for 2.
It's too windy today.
Well, Nepal have kept it very tight because of their spinners. New man in Shahab Alam has done well for them, the lefty orthodox, and Pawan Saraf too, with his off spinners, has kept both quiet. We can understand that Irfan Kareem might be a little more careful against the right arm off spinner, but even Rakib has been tricked a couple of times. Over the wicket now, Saraf goes for the big one, and so unlucky the bowler, unlucky the batsman, didn't cannon onto the stumps. Well, just a little extra bounce, and Rakib gets lucky.
The pressure is starting to show in the batters. The few dot balls that the spinners have bowled is creating pressure on the batters.
Edged, and he will get very lucky. Fortune favouring Rakib. Again, extra bounce, shape to play it more square on the offside. We got a thin edge. No cover there. Boundary. Welcome one.
Unlucky there for the bowler. Again, bowled a good ball. Edged to third man for 4 runs. Quite unlucky there for the bowler.
Rakib, previous ball, swinging big and missing. Lucky to be there, then lucky again with that edge. Dances down. Good ploy. He'll only get one there at long on, as Dipender Singh Airi comes in again. So Airi is feeling deep mid-wicket to deep long on. He's doing about 100, 150 yards in the field every over.
That is commitment, being one of the better fielders in the side.
Not just that, but he bowls well. He bowled very well in the second T20, and he bats well too. Fine all-rounder, Irie. Up in the air. Couldn't quite balance himself for the throw. Rohit Kumar Paudel, yet well fielded, both hands.
And looking on, I think also the Kenyan spinners will be interested with how the wicket is playing. See, the ball is turning and getting that extra bounce.
Correct. Nepal will be well warned when they come into bat. Swung away. Will not find the gap. There is a deep square. A bit of a wobble. Still good for just a single. Good to see that aggression. And against the right-handed, the off spinner, Rakib Patel will have to take the lead role here. Might be just a little more difficult for Kareem. Mind you, no slip though. They might have wanted to attack. They have two men behind square on the off, waiting for the uppish cut. Large spaces on the leg side. Will they take the two? And they decide, no, yes, no, this could be terrible. Make it again. Oh. A comedy of errors. Tragic for Nepal. The run out was there for the taking. Just a little bit of panic. And
the throw was not the best. It was quite wide for the keeper. Yeah. Yeah, Rakib gets lucky there. The throw was a bit off for the keeper. Difficult to collect and come back to the stumps. He gets a reprieve.
Yeah, Rakib had given up. Here it is again. Saraf, as Kareem plays it to mid-wicket. The ball picked up pretty clean. And the throw comes in. Was a little wild by Malla. But the keeper had plenty of time to perhaps reset and take a shy at the stumps. He tried a backhander. Nothing worked out for Nepal. Steve, you have to say, Rakib needs to ride his luck now.
This is his second chance he's getting.
Yes.
He needs to make it count.
Alam will get another over. Good change made by the skipper for this match today. And Arjun Saud, he had his first run-out opportunity, the debutant. Just panicked a bit. Only 15 runs in the last 3 overs, Steve. They're not able to motor along. This is not looking good for Kenya. The reverse misses again. Big appeal. Well, I think it was well outside off stump. So the umpire unmoved. No time for the replay with these spinners bowling so quickly these days. Everybody's following Ravindra Jadeja on his 2-minute overs. Goes for the big one. That should go for maximum. And it does. Over the outstretched hands of Karan Casey at the long-off boundary. Handsome strike by Irfan Kareem, and just what Kenya needed.
Yes, a good shot by Irfan Kareem. Goes inside out to extra covers and goes all the way for 6. Could this be the momentum shift that Kenya is looking for?
Well, they have a lot of work to do, but yes, I think the supporters too will now believe in the team. No timing there. He's trying to hit the ball too hard, Kareem. But he's a pleasure to watch. We've said this often enough. Very balanced, fluid batsman, the lefty. Dances down. A turn of the wrist. They take the first one quickly, but this time better calling. They need to sort their calling out, Steve, because they need to push the ones into twos, but only through clever calling.
And good fielding down in the deep by Adil. He was so quick to the ball and also releasing it.
7 runs off the 4 balls so far. 2 to go. Plenty of gaps on the leg side. And he goes straight behind the bowler, always safe. Does he have enough? He does. Second 6 of the over. This one, even better, right behind the bowler. And Rakib Patel says, well, Kareem, if you can do it, I can do it, and better.
Lovely shot by Rakib there, and we know that's the best shot to hit a spinner, over his head onto the side screen. Very good use of his hands there quick speed.
Karan Casey racing over from long on, but no chance at all. 2 sixes in the over, 13 runs off it. Yes, maybe it's a momentum shift you were talking about. The sweep missed, but probably stuck well outside off. Good comeback by the bowler. 14 gone, much better for Kenya, 81 for 2.
Like I said, this could be the momentum shift that Kenya was looking for. These two must just keep the tempo going. They're the set batsmen. Kenya would need them to bat through.
Well, that would be ideal, but they will take risk, they will be adventurous, and there will be catches. It's up to Nepal to take those. They've missed one today, which might have had a big bearing on the result of this match, or at least on the score that Kenya puts up. But that's spilt milk. Let's not go there. So, Irie, now I've been talking him up. Dipender Singh Irie, the last match, he bowled his 4 overs very tight. I think it was 2 for 16 or so, but it was for the losing cause. And we were unable to give him man of the match. But he comes in today, he darts the ball and doesn't really bother about spinning and keeps it full so that the batsman cannot get underneath. Let's see what he turns up with today. Same again, an inside edge. And Karim lucky to get away, otherwise so close to hitting the stumps. He follows the same thing, darting it in.
And I think the way the Kenyans must look to play him as a medium pacer, rather than looking to play him as a spinner.
You know, that's what he was when he began. And then he kind of said, no, I think I'll just bowl 3 or 4 steps. Why should I go strain my back, run 20 steps? But he does a good job. Bowling round the wicket now to the right-hander. Whoa, fires it in. Exactly like a medium pacer. I think both the batsman and the keeper, sadly, tricked.
Tough one there for the keeper, but he has done well. The keeper has done well. Arjun Saud.
Well, just about getting a glove to it, preventing a boundary. Once again, very, very quick. Well, the man of the cover sweeper fence limited to 1. He does good throw straight on top of the stumps. That's what we like to see.
Good fielding
Professional
again.
cricket.
Yeah, good fielding again there in the deep. Again, quick to the ball to cut the second run.
Three balls, 3 singles. And some changes in the field. Just to get a different man there at deep square. A change of personnel, really. So 3 men inside the circle on the offside. 1 on the leg. Up in the air, that could go to hand. Now just wide of long off. It's Sompal again. This time, no mistake. Just the one. Well, like I said, they'll be playing in the air. And there's going to be some danger. Need to get lucky. Again, very full. Karim unable to get underneath. Clever bowling, I'll have to say, Steve.
Definitely are not giving them the chance to get under the ball. So far, 4 singles in this over, 5 singles in this over with 1 ball to go.
Under the circumstances, we'll have to say, well bowled. Unless there's a boundary, needs to keep it tight. Last ball. And again, to backward. Point, off the bounce. Misfielded, those are very tough. So single every ball, 15 gone. Well bowled, Irie, 87 for 2. We'll have a change in the commentary box as Steve Tokolo takes a break. He has a cup of coffee waiting. And coming back into the commentary box from the sunshine he's been enjoying for the past few minutes. Kennedy, oh yeah.
We needed the sun. We needed it. And now where I'm sitting, tighten your seat belt. The next 5 overs is going to be explosive.
Well, from the Kenyan standpoint, without question, they need some big runs. They won the toss, opted to bat first, thinking maybe 150, 160, because the pitch certainly seems to be full of runs. It's got a lot of bounce today, Kennedy, the pitch. We've seen that.
Yeah, it looks very good. It's playing even. So if you're a pace bowler, you'll get something out of it. The spinners have been getting a little bit of turn and bounce, so it's quite an even wicket. Talking about an even wicket, Sandeep, the captain, brings himself back.
From the opposite end this time. And a genuine leg spin there, which he tends to keep in the cupboard more often than not. Prefers the googly, and I suppose he's trying to set up Rakib Patel here. One that goes away, maybe another that goes away, and then of course his favorite googly.
Yeah. Can they run two? They run the first one quick. They're squeezing second one. So fast. Good running. In between. Bad throw. Oh no! Make it 4 runs. Plus the other 2. How many do you get, Sharu?
Well, they should look for 6 here. 2 with the bat. 4 for the overthrows. This is terrible. That throw was just, well, I have no words for it. I suppose Pawan Saraf had the chance of hanging on to it, but also got him on a bad bounce. We may see that action again, but guess whom it came against? Sandeep Lamichhane, the skipper.
No, I don't like it at all.
Boiling.
Oh, completely.
There's a cover sweeper. You know, strangely, Sandeep Lamichhane had a boundary given away of his bowling because Sompal Kami missed one at long off earlier on. And now again, of his bowling, lots of runs leaking away. He'll be most disappointed.
He would like it at all.
What does he do now? Loves bowling the wrong runs to the lefty, nicking it to the keeper. No, too short. And Kareem guilty of trying to hit it too hard.
He's picked up the ball he wanted to throw. Sandeep is saying, hold on, wait, don't throw. Not anymore.
Yeah, well, Sandeep also looking a little ragged right now. Nobody likes runs leaking away when you're trying so hard. The Nepal captain just erring in length and line for a bit. Much better.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Rakib Patel, I believe even one sweep short of him. He's played him more towards hitting more on the offside than on the leg side.
Well, you mentioned hang on to your seatbelts, and one of the many reasons as we try to finish this 16th over is because Kareem's on 31, Patel on 36, both well set. Will he go big? Up in the air though, will get lucky. And there'll be topspin on the ball, it might go all the way, it does. Great effort at the boundary from the cover sweeper, diving to his right, but the ball had some topspin on it and kept racing along. Another welcome boundary for Kenya.
And they needed the boundary. They definitely needed the boundary. I say tighten your seatbelt. It's going to be quite interesting. And when you're getting a small break, and the score is 99 for 2. Sharu, can they get 10 runs and over from here? Takes them straight away to 140. They defended 130. 140 would be, they will think that it's a defendable, but take nothing away from Nepal. It's a good surface.
I'm willing to suggest that with 8 wickets in the bag, you need to throw your bat big time. Yes, you will lose some wickets, but I'd rather be 155 for 9 than 140 for 6.
Exactly. So they've got to try and attack, but attack sensible. Don't just swing your bat. There's no point of you missing 4 balls and getting a boundary or getting 4 runs. You'd rather get contact on every ball, and then when a boundary comes, it's about 10 runs and over.
Well, this is an ideal situation. I'll get back to that as we get Irie's second over going. Let me quickly squeeze my thought in. This is an ideal situation where both of them go big. The minute any one gets out, unfortunately that may happen, then the other one plays anchor, and all the new batsmen coming in should be given the license to go big. So at least one set batsman's there till the very end. Up in the air, that might go for a boundary as well. It will. Squeeze it into the gap between backward square and cover point at the boundary. That's so well played by Rakib. That's his favorite shot, favorite area.
And that's what I'm saying. He's playing more sensible today. And Ari is darting them in. So if I'm a batsman, play him like a medium pace. I don't play him like a spin because he's darting everything in. Just watch with him in front and you'll definitely connect it. But he's bowling good Yorkers. He's darting it in nicely. That's the first boundary is leaked, but he's bowled a little bit wider. Change of field again. He's brought one person again on the off. So is he going to stick to that line?
This is a crazy field. 4 men inside the circle on the off, nothing on the leg. And of course, you know he's going to keep bowling it well wide outside off. Otherwise, this massive gap with the leg side is there to be explored, at least for the single or twos. 3 men behind square on the off. Oh, well played indeed. He'll get a 1 bounce, 2 bounce boundary. Rakib is taking heavy toll. Irie darting it in. And Rakib played that scoop so well. No fielder there at all. Safe shot.
Oh, it's a tight one. It's a tight field to bowl to, honestly. It's quite a tight field. Good shot from Rakib. He went down, but if you look at his head, he kept watching the ball, and that's what you want to see. Just a small touch because he's really darting it hard. Is he going to change his line? He still stick to the same line. What is going to happen on this ball? He's got 2 boundaries already.
Yeah, got a little heavy and hot because it was bowled pretty quickly. Got high on the bat, Rakib Patel. Lucky they didn't get more bat on it. Might have travelled straight to deep mid-wicket.
Yeah, good, because that is bowling like a, Said Italy is bowling like a medium pacer. Just tap it along that leg side area. Oh, good ball again. Irfan Karim is going to try something. The crowd is telling him, go on, get on with it.
This is an important ball. 9 runs off it so far. Oh, will go to long off. So 10 runs off the over. 17 gone, and we're mentioning 10 and over. We'll get them to 140. We'll see. 110 for 2.
Where does Irfan Karim start from now? Does he accelerate? Because he's not a big hitter, he's a timer, but he's got to try now. We're looking at about 12 runs. I'll say Charu, 12 runs, 30 runs and over would be very good. But he has to change his gears now. And talking about changing gears, there's a 12th man in. So the message is coming very loud and clear on both teams. Oh no!
Okay, what's the Kenyan message here? To me, it would be, guys, continue going hard. If one of you is back in the dugout, don't worry. The other guy plays anchor, and the rest of the batsmen will be given a license to go big. That seems like such an elementary and doable plan.
Yeah, and it's a good thing now the pace have come back, so it's easier for Irfan. Use the pace of the bowler. Don't try and hit it too hard. Karan, but he's been bowling very well.
Well, this is a strange field for Karan Casey as he comes back in, because behind the wicket, everybody's in. There's short fine, short third, backward point. So if he bowls short, and if it gets the top edge or whatever, it's going to be 4 or 6. This is the kind of field where Karan is going to be forced to bowl fuller
and
than
straight.
shorter.
And straight.
And straight always. Well, that was a free hit. A bigger swing on the offside, a top edge over the infield, 4.
Time it.
Instead of dot.
Irfan is going to time it, that's what I said earlier. And you look at all these batsmen who normally played nice and straight. When they try to hit, they lose it. They lose their shape, which makes it very hard.
Exciting times.
Oh, the crowd loves it. They're really enjoying this.
Full, and again, Karim just stands there instead of moving towards the line. Big waft of the bat. Just beats thin air.
And that's what I said, because he's not a big hitter, so he's trying to hit it too hard. He's losing his shape, his foot is moving away from the ball. Just get a single, let Rakib come and do the hitting.
Without
just
question,
watch
Kennedy,
the ball.
That's the plan. Karim should just make sure, especially after missing the first ball, that the next one he got some bat onto it. Get the single, if you get lucky, get more, and get Rakib there. He's a more genuine hitter of the ball, Rakib, and you need him towards these death overs. Changing the field, fine leg goes back, mid-wicket comes in.
Bouncer.
I think they're trying to prevent the single as well. Yeah, well short. A lot of work for the deep square fielder to do, so this will be 2. I'm not so sure that's good news for Kenya. I'd like to have seen Rakib there.
No, it's good to squeeze in a boundary somewhere. Karan has been consistent on the areas that his bowling is licked nothing away. He's only given 2 runs of 3 balls. Can he get a boundary? And these 3 balls, can he get 2 boundaries? Squeeze in 2 boundaries somewhere. Time it or nick it somewhere.
For me, most importantly, get bat to ball. Don't let a dot ball go here. Again short, this may go all the way. Oh, brilliant attempt diving to his left, but there will be a boundary. That's what the fielder was sent back for. The plan almost worked.
Well needed boundary. Kenya needed that boundary. Nepal were trying to force that boundary not to be there, but it has happened. Kenya needed that boundary, very crucial. Now they're on what? They're on 6 runs. So you've got to squeeze in another boundary. There's no time to waste now, I find.
Big swing by Kareem. Pawan Saraf diving to his left. Didn't get those hands to it. Needed another microsecond, another 1 step. The ball could have been pouched.
But I like the energy. I like the effort. That's what any coach would love to see.
Does he bowl short again, Karan? Fuller length. No, short again. Tucks up Kareem.
That's a good ball. That's a very good ball. It tucks him up nicely. Sees he doesn't give him room at all to try and pull. Balls on his body line. Picks up a single if fun.
Well, Kareem's kind of showing a little bit of fatigue there.
Is it fatigue or the ball is hitting on the ribs?
No, I think it was fatigue. He got some bat onto that. Kareem on 42. Patel now is on 49.
Come on, Rakesh.
Ladies and gentlemen, do we see the first 50 of this Kenya-Nepal T20 series? I would favor the batsman. He's batting really well at this point of time. Last ball of this over, though. Anywhere a single or maybe more. Rakeb Patel, 49. And here's the 15, brilliant style. Full delivery, hoiked away into the Gymkhana clubhouse. Rakeb Patel, a brilliant 50. Wow, what a 6.
And that's what we've been looking for. Excellent finish from Rakeb Patel. They got 12 runs that we were looking for. Between 12 and 30 runs, they're on business. And what a finish from Rakeb. Picks it up very well. Good Yorker. Pins it nicely. Right there you go. Bang. 6 runs.
It was just a short arm hit because it was full, yet somehow Rakeb managed to get underneath that. Quite brilliant, and the crowd, of course, loves it. We have a lot of people coming here at the Nairobi Gymkhana. Cricket Kennedy is alive and well and back in Kenya.
Oh, beautiful. Thanks to Nepal. They're most welcome in this country. They haven't seen the beauty of the whole country still yet. They haven't seen the lions. They haven't seen the zebras. Don't mention it. But about cricket, it's all exciting. The weather has not been so that bad. It has been excellent for cricket so far. It's also that hot, but you get the sun once in a while.
Yeah, there's a bit of sunlight. We need to get in there. So, 18 gone. 1, 2, 3 for 2.
And Sandeep says, no, hold on. I'm taking the ball myself.
Well, there's a lot of concern showing on the Nepal captain's face because he knows that they don't want to chase too many here. They've got 130 and a bit the first T20. They failed to get 132 in the next T20. And Sandeep trying to limit the damage here. Up in the air. To wide, long off. Well squeezed, 2 runs in easily.
And that's what Irfan needs to do. Just get contact, just get back to ball. Somehow you'll get somewhere.
There's a fielder at extra cover inside the 30-yard circle. He will be interested. Dipendra Airi swung away on the leg side in the gap. Good for another 2 for sure. The ball bouncing way to deep square. And here's the second. The throw needed to be a little sharper. It wasn't bad. I don't think the keeper collected it quite so well. I think some nerves there for the debutant, Arjun Saud.
Oh no, don't be harsh on the keeper. I'm a keeper. It was too wide. Those fielders don't throw it correctly. They've got to throw it on your hands.
Keepers. Always critical. Throw it to me right in my hands.
Easy one. 2 runs, 4 runs of 2 balls. Can they squeeze in a boundary somewhere again, somewhere from Sandeep? Can Sandeep bowl up dot ball?
It'll be the googly. Oh, swung away and over for 6. The man at the boundary at deep square was about 7 yards in. I wonder if he would have caught it had he been at the boundary, but he had no choice but to see it sailing over his head. Fabulously timed. What a sweep shot.
And that's what they needed. Look at the way he gets into him. There you go. Irfan Kareem. He doesn't only play the sweep shot. Oh, good shot. Good shot. He needed the sweep shot. He got it just right on time for 6 runs.
Yeah, well, an error there. And of course, that's Kareem's 50 as well. Brilliant. Oh, where did we miss that? Wow.
Good batting. Good batting. Times well. Squeezing a boundary. There's no time. Throwing everything into it again.
Sandeep Lamichhane already 10 runs from this over. 3 balls to go. Tosses it up. That will be in the gap. Will they take the two? Here's the pickup. There's the throw. But they were committed to the two well in time and well run again.
This is exactly good cricket. This is good cricket from Irfan. Sandeep, the experienced bowler, has already gone for more than 10.
Yeah, he's been looking a little ragged even the previous over when he got hit. Suddenly his line and length seemed to get to be a bit of a problem. Looking for his fielders to be at exactly the right place. 2 balls to go. And again, swung away into the gap. Will this be another 2? It should be. The fielder comes in. Well, it could have been 2. It really been should have. I don't know, maybe Kareem's really tired once again. He rests on his knees, fatigued today.
That's poor. That's totally poor running, honestly. Especially now, you got to squeeze in, push for 2.
Well, I wonder what this last ball will bring, because we know that the batsmen out there are looking for big runs. I have no doubt that Rakib Patel will go big on this one. And he does, straight up. There is long off, just to his right though, and they get only 1 run. Could have gone to hand, but it didn't. An expensive over again for Nepal. After 19, 136 for 2. 137 for 2.
I said it, Tyler. Earlier, tighten your seatbelt. The 2 overs, 3 overs have been excellent. Both batsmen are coming in, both teams. What's going on? All message all over. Rakib wants water. Irfan Karim wants water. It's the last over. Can we get another 15, 12 runs of this over? Rakib is facing. He's on 50. Irfan Karim is on 50, 55 and 56. Good partnership.
Well, look at the crowds here. They are enjoying their Sunday cricket. Big time cricket returns to Kenya again after a long, long time. I'm delighted to be here. Charu Sharma in the company of Kennedy Obuya. We're all enjoying the action and the sunshine, mind you. It's not that warm. The sun's shining, but the temperature is still pretty cool here in Nairobi. Yet the 2 batsmen showing a little bit of fatigue. 6 balls to go. The captain won the toss, says, I want 150. They're pretty close to it now, 13 away.
They're very, very, very close, Sharu. We needed this. I like the Nepali fans. They've shown up in numbers. It's very good for both teams, fans.
Last over, Irie once again darting it in. There should be another 6. Oh, brilliant! Into the stands. Rakib Patel stands and delivers. A handsome shot for 6. No chance for long off.
Oh, good. This is what you want to see. Rakib Patel moves in outside off stump, but Aaron thinks he's going to play the sweep shot, a dummy, but it goes extra for 6 runs. And that was a very good hit. Landed right on top of the stands.
We've seen some big 6s, and we could see some bigger ones as Sandeep Lamishani comes and has a chat with his bowler. We've talked up Dipinder Singh Irie and his fast, let's not even call it off spin, just his fast medium pace. And we're being at 5,500 feet. I've no doubt the ball will go longer still. We still have to see bigger 6s. They will come. The way Rakib Patel is batting. Goes big again. Gets plenty of bat to it. No chance for the long off fielder. It was only 10 feet to his right, but was struck so hard by Rakib Patel. Brilliant boundary, 1 bounce.
Oh dear, his bowling is as hard as he can, but he's flying also from the bat as hard, and it's good. Good shot from Rakib. That's what we want to see from both teams. He's trying to dart it, but the more he darts it, the more Rakib is right on top. Good shot. Excellent shot.
Well, from the bowler's perspective, I'll have to suggest that he'll have to vary his pace. He's darting it in, and they're all in the slot for the big shots for the right-hander. So maybe a slower one here. There's no doubt that Rakib will go big and maybe hang it up in the air.
That's a 6-4. What is going to happen to the next ball? He's brought in the mid-on or mid-off. He's brought in more straighter.
Yeah, the long off is coming a little straighter. Okay, is there a pace variation? Only just along the ground. Whoa, after all that action, a singles, almost like a dot ball.
Oh, exactly. Good wicket keeping, bad throw. The keeper picks it up nicely.
The keeper can
I like the keeper. I like the keeper. This is what I want to see. Very good move. So they've gone 6-4-1. Can Irfan Karim squeeze in a boundary?
2 runs away from the 150 mark, which we think is going to be a really daunting total. They could easily get to 160. Now, Kareem, the lefty. Irie will continue darting it in. Full. Keeper got his pads to it. Very full. No chance for Kareem to get underneath. I'll have to say under the circumstances. Though they did take a single. Good ball.
Good ball. Very good ball. He's been darting it well. It's only Rakeb who's giving him pressure. His change of action is bowling round to Rakeb. He's bowling over. He's bowling round. He's bowling over. That's good thinking.
Gone round again.
He's gone round again.
So Kareem, beg your pardon, Rakeb opens his stance. Two men behind square on the off. He's on low, massive! The biggest six we've seen in a long, long time over the roof of the Nairobi Gymkhana clubhouse. Massive six by Rakeb Patel. The biggest I've seen. It's a brilliant sign here at the Nairobi Gymkhana. Look at the crowds, they are delighted.
And that's what they've been waiting for. Cricket is back at Nairobi Gymkhana. And don't mention, the six went out of Gymkhana. Exactly, good shot, Rakeb. Oh, Aaron is darting it, but the harder he's darting it, he's going further and further. Look at where it's landed, right on top of Gymkhana, outside.
I don't think a camera could follow it that far, but that was brilliant. What a great pickup off the length. He had decided he was going to go big. Middle of the bat, new balls come in. And yeah, we don't mind him sitting around for a while, taking a bit of rest, Rakeb Patel. What a shot. He's just brought this crowd alive. Already so much to appreciate and cheer. But the Kenyan fans could not have expected a bigger hit here at the ground today.
That's what you want to see in T20 sixes. Oh dear, he bowled well on the last game. Keep it in mind, Ronnie Rakeb was telling him he's changed again. He's coming round.
Patel batting on a fabulous 73. He was given a life or two, but that was a long time back. One ball to go. Tries to go big again, big appeal, but from that angle, perhaps it was landing outside leg stump. And a leg bye given to end the innings. In their 20 overs, Kenya do get to a pretty massive, or a decent, should we say, 156 for 2. A lot of work for Nepal to do when they come out and bat. And after winning the toss, Goche would be delighted. His batsman delivered today.
Outstanding performance from the Kenyans. Rakeb Patel, and he started building from the first two opening batsmen, Collins and Singh. They played positively and they built the momentum towards the end. And towards the end, Rakeb Patel, outstanding, very good shots he played. And he's entertained all the fans. Whether you're a Nepali or a Kenyan, you're definitely being entertained with massive sixes. So will 155 be enough? We'll wait to see.
Well batted, these two. Kareem on the right, a nice 50 for him. And of course, Rakeb Patel, the star of the day. The Nepalese fans run around the ground hoping that when the chase happens, that their batsmen too can hit some big ones and try and get close to that total if not win. Let's remind everybody that the score, the series score, is 1 apiece after 2 T20s. This is the third. One team will move ahead. Will it be Nepal chasing 156 for a win here today, or the Kenyans who started out really well? So when we return, let's remind you, Nepal will be chasing. They lost the toss today. Goche did very well to opt to bat first. His batsman delivered. It's all up to Nepal now to withstand the Kenyan bowling and get to that massive target. Massive only in the context of the first two matches, producing only 130. So here, many more runs. There's confirmation. Nepal needing 157 when they come out to bat in a short while. We thank you for your company and hope that you will return when we do in just a few minutes to watch the Nepal chase.
Nepal need 157 runs to win. Kenya need to defend 156. It's going to be quite exciting. Two opening bowlers, Emmanuel Bundi will start on this other end. But still, before we go, Emmanuel Bundi starts, we'll talk a little bit about the partnership towards the end that created that over. Rakeb Patel and Irfan Karim.
Yeah, Rakeb Patel and Irfan Karim finished off well the Kenyan innings. They put up a partnership of 127 runs between them. Last 5 overs fetched.
What a start from Nepal. Picks up 2 runs. Oh dear, nearly run out. Oh no. Nearly run out, but what a start from Nepal. Good cut shot. Shows that they mean business. They're coming here to look for boundaries. In the first returner, Emmanuel Bundi, that was a loser now. It's going to start from ball 1. Hit the deck hard, Steve. Talking about the partnership again.
Yeah, like we were saying, the last 5 overs for Kenya fetched 57 runs. And the two put up a partnership of 127 runs. Rakeb 73 of 43 balls and Karim 55 of 44 balls. And this is because of they had spent time on the wicket and they were the set batsmen. And it was easy for them to go big.
Oh dear, it's poor running. Oh, should have gone up, should have gone up. Where is he now? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's safely, he's in. Emmanuel Bundi on his second ball. What a start from Emmanuel Bundi. That's much better. Good energy, Steve. Yes, Steve.
Yeah, and when we look at the Nepal's bowling, I think today Kenya really had a plan on how to play Sandeep Lamichhane, who's the trump card. His 4 overs fetched 42 runs. And Aire, who we've seen in the last 2 games bowling tight towards the end, his 3 overs fetched 31 runs. So in total, 73 runs of 7 overs.
That's it. And Steve talking about the stats. It's quite impressive. From Sandeep, he was not happy at all. It's the main strike bowler. And Eamon Aire went big time. 42 and 42. Between both of them, they went for 73 runs of their 8 overs. That was quite expensive. Coming back, Emmanuel Bundi has bowled 2 dot balls and 1 single run and nearly run out. Everything on the first over. Oh, good shot. 1 bounce, 6 runs. Is this 6 or 1 bounce? But that's a good shot. With the bowler authority, the umpire gives 4 runs. But I like what I'm seeing from the 2 of them, Arjun and Pawan. Good authority.
Yeah, and with the target that has been put up by the Kenyans, I'm sure Nepal will come hard in the first 6 overs, the power play overs. So Kenya need to be very tight in this, in the power play overs. That was just a short ball from Bundi, and it sat there to be hit to the deep mid-wicket boundary.
And there's no energy on that ball, Steve, completely. It's a new ball. You already got runs on the board. You got to put energy. It just bounced it short, not even bouncing it. It's just lobbing it on the short ball. It's really gone hard on it. It's going to push the ball harder. It all starts from the first over. If you set the pace with the first 2-3 balls, then it's easier. They're still checking if it's going for 4 or for 6. Still holding on. Talk about only down. Emmanuel Bundi is going to be spot on from ball 1. He can't afford to float it. Throw it hard. There you go, Steve. With a lot of authority. That's a good shot. And Arjun, I like what I saw from him. Yeah, jumped into it completely. It's hard to pick. Mr. Dimele is saying, oh, he's changed his mind. He's given 6 runs. Say, beg your pardon, 6 runs. What a start from Arjun. Emmanuel Bundi is the first over. You can't let him get onto you so easily. Arjun will want to dominate for 6 overs. Good ball again. Yeah, good comeback, good comeback. That's a good area to bowl. But I can't see the Kenya buzzing around, Steve.
Yeah, they need to lift up their energy. They've put up a better target than the previous 2 games. So they should be bubbling in the field and, backing each other up.
Still need to defend it. Oh yeah, that's freebies he's been giving. It's a simple loose ball. And talk about the loose ball. After
Has bowled well in the past two games. He's been hitting the good areas back of a length and bowling that heavy ball. And you know, he's done well in the past two games. Let's see how he goes today.
there you go, fast ball, Lucas. The crowd is supporting. There's a huge support, Kenyan fans. There's a huge support, Nepalis. It's a well-balanced team to support. Oh, what good keeping. That's what I want to see from Lucas. Good keeping and good work from Lucas. Well taken from Irfan Karim. Yeah, good one from Lucas. Good area. And that's what you want to see with the new ball. Those are the areas you'd love to see.
Good energy there from Lucas, and that's all the captain, you know, would ask from his opening bowler or senior bowler. Run in with good energy and hit the good areas.
Good ball again. He's hitting the length, and that's the area that we spoke about. If they hit that area, it's very hard for Nepalis to get away. So if we go to walk away, Arjun and Pawan is finding it hard to punch it off the back. Arjun has shown us that he can pull nicely. And Lucas is already balled 2 dot balls. Make it tighter. Good flick down the leg side. Ready to go. 4 runs. Easy pickings. Easy pickings. Good shot. Just timed it nicely for 4 runs. Kenyan are licking boundaries of the first 2 overs.
Lucas just throwing there with his line onto the legs. And Pawan just manages to get bat on it for a boundary down to fine leg.
That's what I'm saying, Steve. You got to be more patient. Be patient on your lines there also. He's trying to get him LBW, but the good area is just build the pressure. Good area. Good area. That's what I'm saying. That's the area that I would love to see him ball more often. Just don't give him room. Create dot balls will give you wickets. Change the field placing. Is it mid wicket goes down, Steve, or square?
Short square leg drops
Short
down
square
to
leg
deep.
drops down.
To deep square leg, and fine leg comes in.
So which line is he going to be bowling? That's the area. That's the area that we've been talking about. Push him back. That's a good area. They already bowled 6 and 5. Pawan clipped 1 down the leg. Arjun, nice good pull shot for 6. There is zero support on the Kenyans, totally zero support. Again, clip down the leg, former, cannot do anything there. Emmanuel Bundi decides to go round, so it looks like he's going to tuck him in. Same shot, same results, 6 runs. He loves it there. They've got to push him with a little bit of more pace. Good shot.
That was a very good shot from Arjun. Again, Bundi dropping it short, and we've seen Arjun is very good on the back foot. Just swiveling and hitting it down to deep mid-wicket for 6.
Is it short or is picking it off the length? But Emmanuel Bundi is just loving the ball. You got to put some energy behind the ball. If you keep on pushing it with no pace at all, he's got all the time, Arjun, and he loves that area. Good one from Arjun. I like what I see, Steve. He's picking them off the length nicely.
Change of tactics from Bundi, comes over. And Arjun runs it down to third man for a single. Good cricket there. After a boundary, pick a single.
That's what I want to see. Arjun is very, 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 he looked compact. It looks like if you ball it off the length or a little bit short, he will pound on it very quickly. But he's hitting them so easily. Generate some pace. Another good shot. Oh, this is easy picking for Nepalis. Good shot. 6 and 4. They've come back and they're playing positive.
Nice shot from Pawan. Just leaning into the ball and playing through the cover drive.
Or somebody should tell Emmanuel Bundi, this is international cricket. You can't just float the ball up there. Put some energy behind it. And you've seen very well, Steve, with the area that they're hitting. They were hitting last time on the other face. This guy, the Nepalis couldn't get on top and cut them easily. But it's just lobbing the ball. There's no energy at all. Push the ball a little bit more harder. Much better. Good response, but easy pick up one. Both of them are on 13 and all they've been getting is boundaries. The fans have come from all over. They love it. They're enjoying this. It's a long time since we had a one-day or a T20 in Kenya, international series. Good shot, good shot. Very good shot and good fielding. Pawan, good timing, Steve, from Arjun. He's timing it well.
The Nepalis have come out with intent, looking positive, because today they know they're chasing a higher target than they've done in the last 2 games. And this is good to see. Good intent from the batters.
Good start from Nepalis. It looks like that is his favorite shot, clipping it on the leg side. But if they ball there, why not? Take it. And we see about talking about clipping. It's 29 for no. Don't change what you're doing. Keep it on the same areas. That's the areas you're going to try and hit. Same areas, batsmen, you're doing a good job. Keep hitting it nice and straight. If they ball it to your area, you pound on it. And there's pressure all over. Shame is under a lot of pressure. Change of bowling from the forest end is Eugene Maneno. He bowled well on the last game.
Yes, he did. It was his first game in the series, and he returned very good figures. Also hitting the good length, back of a length area. Bowls a heavy ball also.
No, I thought very disappointed with the way Bundi bowled, Steve. I thought he just lobbed the ball. It was easy to hit. Take nothing away from the batsman. Arjun and Pawan have pounded on everything. It was easy, but they have made it look much better with their betting. So keep going, guys, keep going. Good shot again. Good positive shot. 6 runs. That's what you're looking for from the Nepalis. I like to see what I'm seeing. They are quite positive. Playing through the line. They're not letting the Kenyan bowler settle at all.
Again, a good shot from Pawan. Was in the area, used his hands very well and hit it over extra cover for 6. Excellent shot from Pawan.
I like what I'm seeing. They're positive. The wicket is nice. You can play through the line. Yeah. It looks like 150 is nothing at the moment. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! He gambled with it, but it was a shuffle. He could have gone anywhere. Good catch from Nehemiah Odhiambo. And a loose ball gets a wicket. He should have gone anywhere for 4, but he picked up Nehemiah Odhiambo's hands, and Kenya get their first wicket.
Good reflexes there from Nehemiah at short, fine leg. It was a ball that could have gone anywhere, Kennedy. It's a ball that didn't deserve a wicket. As we see Pawan swiveling and Nehemiah juggling. Good catch in the end.
Oh dear, and it came straight to him. Oh, Pawan, if very disappointed. He was hitting them well. Timed the short balls well over the top. Just got a boundary. I think that's the reason Sivi just wanted to place it. And that brings the end of Pawan, and the score is 35 for 1.
In walks Gyanadra Mala, another senior player in this Nepali team, but he hasn't had runs in this series so far.
Quite disappointed he was. He should have gone anywhere. I think he wanted to control it, and that's the reason. He should have just gone completely over the top. There was nobody deep. Yeah, but still, take nothing away from Eugene Maneno. Somebody has got to ball it, and somebody has got to catch it. And Eugene Maneno balled it, and Nehemiah Odhiambo took the catch. And a breakthrough that the Kenya wanted. Eugene Maneno. Eugene, what a start. The openers have not been impressive with the ball at all, but they've got a wicket. Good ball. Good ball for me. Good comeback.
Kennedy, this is what a wicket does. You get a wicket, gives you that boost.
What a start from both teams. Wickets, boundaries. They've been flying all over. 6s. Couldn't ask for any more than that. There's been more 6s in so far in both innings. Good ball.
Good comeback from Eugene. First ball went for 6. Second ball picked up a wicket, and now 2 dot balls.
They're going to consolidate. Were the first 2, Pawan and Arjun, were they pinch hitters? Or were they just playing good strokes? Is it poor bowling? They didn't land it at consistent in a good area. But I like they were positive, and that was the most important thing. Good shot, clips on the leg side. They run the first one quicker. Will they get the second one? Try pushing the second one. Easy. And good running, good throw. Oh, nearly took off the umpire. Good running in between. Okay, there Eugene has got one more ball. He's got 6. Wicket, .2. Good shot again. They've been trying to force them to play the short ball. First one back. Good throw. And a mixed over. Wickets and boundaries at the same time. The score is 38 for 1. Steve from the commentators end, change of bowling, captain himself, Shem Ngoche.
Yes, I think the captain feels it's time to take off pace off the ball, bring in a spinner in the power play. And we saw when Nepal were bowling, the wicket was taking turn and getting extra bounce. So let's see how it goes in this session.
We spoke about in the morning the areas that they were landing in. The wicket is offering for both. If you bowl well, you can create pressure to get wickets. If you concentrate well, you can get runs. You saw from Rakeb and Ifan and Waterstone from Mike. Very close. Easy picking, 1 run taken. They can consolidate well. Oh, the little one, they love it. They have missed all this. Oh, he loves it. He's clapping. He's enjoying this. Good one. Can you get a boundary somewhere? Come on. We have been fully entertained. Rakeb Patel and Shem talking. So change of field placing.
Long off comes into middle, and mid-on goes down to long on. Straight away the batsman jumps out, clips it to long on for a single.
Good one. It's a single. 1 run, Shem. Changing, I think it's much easier, Steve. I don't know why that field placing is like that. I think it's much easier to hit it with the spin than against the spin. So you try and encourage him to hit it against the spin.
Let him sweep, sir. Let him sweep.
Still captain moving the field. 2 singles already on that over. Shem is pushing Lucas, telling him go wider, finer. Bad ball, easy boundary. And good shot, 4 runs. They needed the 4 runs and they squeezed in the 4 runs. And it's a short ball. Could have gone anywhere. Kenyans are bowling too many loose balls. The batsmen are not creating the shots. They're the ones who are bowling the loose balls. Again picks up a single. This is good batting. This is very good batting. 1-1. If there's a boundary come present itself, you take it. And they're going nearly at 10 runs and over. This is the field pressing, as Steve was saying. It's much easier to hit it on the off than on the leg. Ball. Fielding from Rakeb. Dodge ball. Another good ball again. Good fielding. That's a very, very, very good over from Shem. Recovered very well. And as I am taking a break, I bring Shanu back, and the game is getting very, very well balanced. Nepali are 45 for 1.
As Shahrukh comes into the commentary box, Nepal are going at 9 runs per over, and the required rate from the onset was 7.8. So Nepal are right on top here as they chase down the target of 156.
Whoa! Bounce and carry. That's what we want. A little bit to think as Eugene Ochieng darts one up. That was a terrific first up delivery.
Yes, again, Eugene hitting those areas where we know he can't hit and, give good deliveries. He's a guy who hits a back of a length and also bowls that heavy ball like Lucas.
Straight through, went through with the line, handsome shot. Was it 6 or is it 4? We'll find out. Wow, just picked it up brilliantly. He's coming a little, well, at number 3, took a little bit of time to settle Gyanendra. Well, that, Steve, I'll have to say, is probably the best shot of the day. Just a clean, beautiful pickup.
It was sweet. Good shot there. Eugene bowled in his half, and Mala just went through the line. Hit it sweetly over the bowler for 6.
On the up, but I must say, yes, you're right. It was a shade too full. I can't make that out. What does the crowd say? The crowd's happy to indicate 6, but it's a third umpire's decision. And I think it has been declared 6. There we go, by the umpire. Well, Kareem played a big knock today. Good to see. And overall, I have to admit, Steve, it was lovely batting by Kareem and by Rakib Patel. A delight to watch. But the Nepalese batters have started out with great purpose.
Yeah, they've come out with positive intent, because today they know they're chasing a bigger target than they did in the last 2 games.
A false shot there. I wonder if that was a slower one. At any rate, Malla was a little tricked. Extra bounce for sure. Perhaps it caught him on the thumb or the finger. He's feeling the ill effects of that right now. As Saud comes all the way, the debutant, to try and tap the pitch on that part, and perhaps whisper a word or two, saying, yeah, it is bouncing a little extra, be careful.
And Malla seemed like he wasn't interested going through the pain.
Turns it away. There should be a third man there. Do they take only the one? Yeah, no time for the second. Well fielded. Clean pickups what's required.
And the fielding has been good throughout, even when Nepal were fielding. I think the fielding was, the standards have been set high.
Well, that could have been put away leg side somewhere, but Saud careful. Remember, he's making his debut. The tiny wicket keeper didn't take a catch today because there were barely any wickets that Kenya lost. Last ball of the power play, and Nepal have done very well. 52 for 1. I think at this stage, I forget what Kenya were, but Kenya were 53 after 10 overs.
Yeah, during the power play, I think Kenya were 30 odd.
They will sneak a single, not well picked up, no time for the second. And Nepal will end the power play at 53 for 1, chasing 156 for a win.
That's a very good effort in the power play. I think they'll feel they're sitting pretty.
Let me amend that to 157 for a win. Yeah, well, got one on the fingers. Never fun. There has been extra bounce all the way through this game today. Same pitch that they used 2 days ago. Of course, yesterday was a rest day. And the pitch is certainly lively. Lots of bounce on occasion. But there's been nothing too paced about it, though. It's still coming pretty quickly.
Yeah, it is the center pitch on this wicket, and usually it does play well. As we see the crowds there still coming in to support the two teams.
Yeah, that's been the best feature today. I know that the tournament itself, the series is fabulously poised at 1 game apiece, this being game 3. But the big feature today, of course, is Sunday as well, is to see this large crowd here and even support for both the teams. Lots of support for Kenya, understandably, but lots of Nepal flags also